press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone. I am here with you with the same lesson, that is Justice Above Self. Today let's finish this lesson. Okay. So in the previous classes you have come to know that Justice Above Self, this lesson it is written by Munshi Premchand. Munshi Premchand is the pen name of a well-known Hindi as well as a Urdu author, that is Dhanpat Rai Srivastav, who was born on July 31st, 1880. So he was one of the foremost Hindustani writers of the early 20th century. He was a novel writer, dramatist as well as a poet. So here in this lesson he is telling us about the greatest human value, that is justice. Yes, justice, it is all above self. In the previous session you have come to know justice, how it should be delivered by a judge. When he goes to the position of a judge, he never considers near him whoever he may be. He may be a friend or an enemy. Justice should be a justice. Each and everyone who will be in the position of the judge, they should go in the path of justice. So here in every writing, so Munshi Premchand's writings used to give a social message to the society, and every writing used to raise a voice against the social evils prevailing in our society. So here also in this lesson he has talked about justice and about the position of the position of the judge, how a person should deliver the justice when he will be in the position of the judge. What is the dignity of the judge? What is the responsibility of a judge? So here in this lesson we are coming to know. And one more thing we come to know, that is we should look after our elders in a good way. Yes. Sending our elders, sending our grandparents to old age homes, it has become one of the social evils in our society, because if the people they used to send their elders to the old age home, means there will be no one for them to lead, to say how we have to lead a life. Then everyone will lead in a very what we can say, in the wrong direction also. People can lead without the guidance and the good directions of our elders. We can't lead a good life. So in the same way, sending our elders or grandparents to old age homes is also one of the social evils. So here in the character of Jummans and Jummans' wife, how they treated Jummans' old aunt, that shows us. So what we have to do, we have to treat our elders in a good way, we have to respect them, we have to look after them in a very good way. And the lesson it revolves around 5 main characters. The very first character is Jumman Sheikh, second Algu Chaudhary. These two are the best friends, Jumman's old aunt, Jumman's wife, and at last the Sanju Sahu. Sanju Sahu, he was a cart driver of the village. So in the part 1 and part 2 you have come to know that Jumman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary, they were best friends and their bond of friendship was very strong, and they both were respected greatly in the village. Jumman Sheikh, he had one old aunt and she had some property, and she transferred whole property to him on the condition that she would stay with him and Jumman should look after her as long as she lived. So this condition it worked well for 2 years. Afterwards situation it has changed. Jumman's aunt, Jumman's wife and Jumman, they started to ill-treat that old lady, and finally that old aunt, she lost her patience and she asked Jumman to give a monthly allowance. And Jumman, he did not agree, and she decided, he said very angrily, my wife knows best how to run the house. And old aunt she became angry and she decides to take the case to village panchayat. And before going to village panchayat, she talked to Algu Chaudhary, and Algu Chaudhary said, I am the best friend of Jumman, I could not go against him. And the panchayat was held, and Jumman Sheikh said, my aunt may nominate the head punch, I will abide by her decision. aunt nominated Algu Chaudhary as the head punch, and finally both the parties, Juman's aunt and Juman, they both presented their cases and they told the whole story what happened. And Juman's aunt, she told about that, and Juman, he said, I could not give such a huge amount. She is asking me to give a monthly allowance. I could not pay that much of amount. So finally, Algu Chaudhary, being in the position of a judge, he considered the justice only. So he consulted everyone there who sat along with him, and finally he gave a decision that Juman Sheikh should pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else he should return her property. So finally the dispute was cleared by Algu Chaudhary by giving a fine decision, by giving a justful decision. Yes, he gave a justful and morally correct decision. Is that so? The decision is very right. So that only that aunt, she transferred her property to him. If he is not looking after her in a good way, means he has to return the property. But Juman, he did not agree. So what did he do? So the panchayat, it was over, and Juman Sheikh, he started to look at Algu Chaudhary as an enemy, and he wanted to take a revenge on Algu Chaudhary. Why? Why? Because Algu Chaudhary gave decision that is against to Juman, but it is a justful decision. Algu Chaudhary, he didn't go with the friendship. So what did he do? He go on the path of justice. So here we stop. Look at the part 3 of the lesson. Let's move on. Okay. Days passed, and as ill luck would have it, Algu Chaudhary was in a tight spot. He sold one of his bullocks to Sanju Sahu, a cart driver of the village. The understanding was that Sahu would pay the price of the bullock in a month's time. It so happened that the bullock sold by Algu died within a month. So what happened here? The panchayat was over, the dispute was cleared between them, and now Juman and Algu Chaudhary, they were seldom seen together. They were no more friends. Now Juman Sheikh, he started to treat Algu Chaudhary as an enemy, and he was waiting for a fine chance. So he was waiting for the chance when he could take revenge on Algu Chaudhary for that decision. So human beings, we often do like that. If anyone speak against to us, we will treat them as an enemy, right? So that is the common thing what we find in many of the people. In the same way, Juman Sheikh, he want a chance now to take a revenge. Okay, and many days passed after that panchayat. Many days passed as ill luck. Observe the word there, ill luck. Ill luck means we can take unfortunately. In Kannada we say duradrustavashat. Luck means adrushta, right? So here, as ill luck would have it, now Algu Chaudhary, he was in a problem. He was in a tight spot. Tight spot means he was in a tough situation now. And what happened? He sold one of his bullocks. So you know the word bullock, an animal. In Kannada we say yettu. He sold one of his bullocks to whom? To Sanju Sahu. To Sanju Sahu. He was a cart driver of the village, and the understanding it was made between Sanju Sahu and Algu Chaudhary was that so Sanju Sahu would pay the price of the bullock within a month. On this condition, Algu Chaudhary, he sold one of his bullocks to whom? Sanju Sahu. Who was Sanju Sahu? Sanju Sahu, he was a cart driver of the village, and they made an agreement. In the same way, if a person purchases a land, or if he purchases a site, means there will be an understanding between those buyer and the seller. So the buyer will give half amount when they talk together. Afterwards, there will be an agreement. Within 3 months, I will give you the rest of the money. After that, we will make registration. In the same way here, they made an understanding. So what is the understanding? Sanju Sahu should pay the price of the bullock. Observe the word there, price. Price means amount, not price. Amount. Okay, the amount of the bullock within a month. But unfortunately, what happened? It so happened that the bullock sold by Algu Chowdhury to Sanju Sahu died within a month. So what happened? Unfortunately, what happened? Algu Chowdhury, what he had sold, that bullock, it died within a month, but Sanju Sahu, yet he had not paid the money. Okay. So here you have to underline that sentence there. He sold one of his bullocks. Observe the word there. One of his bullocks. See here, when the sentence it comes like this, one of his, the next common noun. It is a common noun. Is that so? Bullock is a common noun. This noun, this common noun, it should be in plural form. So you know, singular means only one, plural means many. When you use the sentence as one of his, for example, if I say one of my colleagues, what I have used? Colleagues, colleagues. One of my teachers told me. One of my friends, one of my lecturers, one of the most famous schools in Davangere. So what you have to use when the sentence it comes like this, one of the. So the very next common noun, it should be in the plural form, because you will get in a question paper. In the question paper you will be asked like this. In rewriting the paragraph, so editing the paragraph, sorry, when you get the main, that is editing the paragraph, they will ask you rewrite the paragraph making the corrections there. So they used to give like this, one of his bullock, and under that they will give you what hint. Noun plural should be corrected. What is the noun plural here? If they would have given like bullock, what you have to do? You have to add only s to that, then you will get 1 marks. So in that way you have to use. And again I am telling you, whenever you come across the sentences like one of, so one of my best friends, one of my brothers, one of my teachers, one of the best cities, one of the cities, like that you have to use. So here what happened? Algu Chowdhury sold one of his bullocks. In the sense, what does it mean means, he has a number of bullocks. He sold one of his bullocks, only one of his bullocks. ಎತ್ತುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎತ್ತನ್ನ. Okay, so ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, like that. Okay, one of my friends means ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ friend, like that. Okay, so finally what happened? Unfortunately that bullock died, but Sahu, he had not yet paid the money. Several months after the death of the bullock, Algu reminded Sahu of the money he had not yet paid. So several months it went away. So that bullock it died. So after several months, so now Algu Chowdhury, he is reminding about the money that Sahu had not paid, and he asked Sanju Sahu to give him the money. I can't pay you a penny for the wretched beast you sold me. He brought us nothing but ruin. See here how Sanju Sahu he gave a response. I can't give you such a penny, such a huge amount for that useless animal. It brought me nothing. It caused me loss. So observe the new words there. Observe the words there. Penny. Penny means you can take as a large amount. Penny means a large amount. Wretched means in the glossary they have given completely annoying. Annoying means you can take as useless. Okay, useless. Beast means animal, and one more word is there. Ruin means loss. Okay, so what did he say? I can't pay you a penny. Penny means that much of amount for that wretched beast, for that useless beast, for that useless animal. I can't pay you that much of amount. It cost me nothing. It gave me nothing to me. Only it caused me ruin. Ruin means loss. Observe the sentence again there. I can't pay you a penny for the wretched beast. So that is really a useless animal it is. It brought me nothing. What it caused? It caused me only loss. So that I am not going to give you any any money. Sahu said angrily. Observe the sentence there. Sahu, what he said? He said very angrily. He became very angry and he said, and again look at that sentence. Sahu said angrily. So you have already come to know about parts of speech, right? Sahu is the proper noun, right? Here the particular word, particular name given to that person, Sanju Sahu. Said, which part of speech is this? Said is a verb. Say, said, saying. Angrily. So this is a verb. This is a noun. In noun what it is? It is a proper noun. And angrily. So this word, it is telling us about the verb. How the verb it is going on? This word it is telling, then what it is? It is an example for adverb. I have told you. A word which tells us how the action is going on. That is an example for adverb. So proper noun, here the action it is, then it is an example for verb. This verb it is in the form of the past form. Angrily, it is, this word it is telling us about the verb, how it is going on, then it is an example for adverb. Is that clear? So next paragraph. Several months after the death of the Algu decided to take the case to the Panchayat. So Algu Chaudhary, he also became angry. When Sanju Sahu, he said like that, he said angrily that he rejected to give money. Then Algu Chaudhary, he became very angry and he decides to take the case to the village Panchayat. So the Panchayat, again as usual, what happened here? The Panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. Algu stood up and said, the voice of the punch is the voice of God. Let Sahu nominate the head punch. I will abide by his decision. So what happened here? The same scene it is repeating. When the Juman's aunt and Juman, they presented their cases, how it has become. Here also the same situation it is repeating. So Algu stood up. He stood up. Stood is the past form of stand. Stand, stood, standing, right? So he stood up and he said, so the voice of the punch means judge, okay? The voice of the punch is the voice of God. Let Sanju Sahu, he may nominate. Nominate means suggest, propose or select. Let Sanju Sahu propose the name of the head punch and I will abide. Abide means, I have told you, accept. I will accept his decision. Head punch means a person who is going to judge that case. Head punch means head judge. Okay. So here he is telling like that, the voice of the punch. I have told you, the whatever the punch he utters, the words of that punch will be the words of the God. The judgment of that judge will be the judgment of the God. So justice. So God, justice is God. God resides in justice and all the words of the judge are the words of the God. So let Sanju Sahu nominate the head judge and I will abide by his decision. Sahu saw his chance and proposed the name of Juman. Algu's heart sank and he turned pale. So what happened? Sanju Sahu, no, he better know about the enmity between Algu Chaudhary and Juman Sheikh. So he saw the chance, he took the chance and he proposed the name of Juman Sheikh. Because he thought like that, Juman, no, he wants to take revenge on Algu Chaudhary. If I take the name of him as the head punch, head judge, definitely he will go against the against him and decision will come in favor to me. So that he saw the chance, he took the chance and he proposed the name of Juman Sheikh and listening to that, Algu Chaudhary's heart, what happened? His heart sank. Observe the word there, sank. Sank is the past form of the sink. This is an example for again verb sink, sank, sunk, sinking. So in Kannada we say to immerse. Sink means immerse, mulugu. Okay. So what happened here? Listening to that name, listening to that decision, Sanju Sahu, he decided Juman Sheikh as the head punch and listening to this, Algu's heart, it sank. It felt really very, very bad. He felt very bad and he turned pale. So pale means dull. So he became very dull because he thought that Juman Sheikh definitely he is going to give judgment against me because he wants to take revenge on me. So that he thought like that, and his heart, it sank in what we can say, sorrow. ದುಃಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಹೃದಯ ಮುಳುಗೋಯಿತು. His heart sank and his face, it turned pale. Pale means he became very dull. Who became very dull here? Algu Chowdhury. The moment Juman became the head punch, he realized his responsibility as a judge and the dignity of his office. So observe the word dignity there. Dignity means respectful manner. Dignity means respectful manner. So we used to say, what is the dignity? What is my dignity? What is here he is feeling like that. So what happened here? Now Juman Sheikh, he was in such a respectful position. He was in a great position. Now he seated in that position, have his revenge now. So here observe the sentence there. The moment Juman became the head punch, so when he became the head punch, now he is himself, he is realizing what? He is realizing the dignity, he is realizing the responsibility of a judge. Being a judge, what will be the responsibility? What will be the dignity? I have told you, dignity means respectful manner. What is the respect of that position? Who is realizing here? Who is realizing? Juman Sheikh, he was realizing. We can say a pain can be felt when one get the pain. What it is? A pain can be felt when one get the pain. If you say you have a pain, I can't realize it. If I get that pain, if I get that same pain, then only I can realize that pain. Is it so? In the same way, Juman Sheikh, he became the judge, and now he is, what he is doing? He is realizing the responsibility. Now he is in the position of the punch and he cannot afford to be partial. He can't be partial. He can't go through his personal feelings, whatever it is. He may be a friend or relation or enemy. What he has to do? He cannot afford what? To be partial. He can't do the partiality there. Is that so? Here also, could he, seated in that high place, have his revenge now? He decided not to allow his personal feelings to come in the way of speaking the truth and doing justice. So I have told you, before only I have told you, Juman Sheikh, basically Juman Sheikh and Algu Chowdhury both are really good human beings. Now he is realizing the what position of the judge and the responsibility, and he is deciding there itself what. So now I should not allow my personal feelings in the way of speaking the truth and doing the justice. Not only Juman Sheikh, each and everyone, no one should allow their personal feelings when in the way of speaking the truth. Truth will be the truth only, whoever they may be. Truth will be the truth. No one should interfere their personal feelings in the way of speaking the truth and doing the justice. So who decided here? Juman Sheikh, he decided. So I am in the position of that as such a great respectful position. I should not allow my personal feelings. Both Algu and Sahu presented their cases. So both the parties, they presented their cases. Algu said, I have sold one of my bullocks to Sanju Sahu, and we have made a condition that Sahu should pay me the money within a month. And Sanju Sahu, he said, yes, I agreed to give him, but it died within a month. I am not going to give anything at all. So who said? Sanju Sahu. Both the parties, they presented their cases and they talked and they argued on their defense. Okay. Then Juman stood up and announced, it is our opinion that Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. When Sahu bought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease. So observe the word there, disability. So disability means ability, disability, right? Disability means physical weakness. Physical weakness. So here finally Juman Sheikh, he listened to that argument and that cases, and he stood up and he was announcing the judgment. He was delivering the judgment that, so we are of the opinion, it is our opinion that Sanju Sahu should pay Algu the price of the bullock. So because when Sanju Sahu bought that bullock, it didn't suffer from any disability, it didn't have any disease, so that he should give him the money, because the death of the bullock was unfortunate, but Algu cannot be blamed for it. So that bullock, it died, unfortunately it died. I have told you, unfortunate means unluck, duradruštavashat. So unfortunately the bullock, it died, but we can't blame Algu for that, because Algu, when he sold his bullock to Sanju Sahu, it didn't have any disability, it didn't have any physical weakness, and it didn't have any disease. It was well, it was in a good position, it was healthy when he sold that bullock, but now it died, and we can't blame Algu. Sanju Sahu should pay the money. So same thing, we can correlate this to your electronic toys. For example, you go to a shop and you buy one remote car there, and you buy that, you will give that shopkeeper money, and you will play there itself in the shop, and it plays well, it does well. After that, when you buy it and you come to your home and you play with that for throughout the day you will play, and the next day if it is not going to play, if it is not good means, then what you have to do? Will you take it to a shop again to return it? If there is a warranty means you can return, but the shopkeeper will tell. So what he tells? No, we can't give you money back. Why means that electronic toy, it was playing well, no, yesterday when you bought it, it was good. So it played well, so that I can't give you money. So in this way, in the same way, when Algu Chaudhary, he sold bullock, it was in a good position. It didn't have any physical weakness or any disease. So now Sanju Sahu, he bought that and he took that, and after that, if it died means we can't blame him. We can't blame Algu Chaudhary. And Juman Sheikh, finally, being in the position of the judge, he went with the justice only. He didn't go with his personal feelings. Before that, he wanted to take revenge, but now he was seated in the position of that head punch, and he didn't interfere his personal feelings. He went in the path of justice. It was finally a very morally correct decision as well as a justful decision. Right, and Algu could not contain his feelings. He said loudly, "Victory to the Panchayat! This is justice. God lives in the voice of the Pan." So Algu, he thought alike. He thought in a different manner. He thought that Juman, definitely he won't give a justice. He will give a judgment against me. So when he listened to the judgment, he was feeling very surprised, he was feeling very happy, and he could not contain his feelings. He screamed loudly, he shouted loudly. What he said? "This is the justice. Victory to the Panchayat." Victory means what? The win. Vijaya. Victory to the Panchayat. This is what the justice is. Obviously, God lives in the voice of the Panch. He agrees. Yes, God is there. In the words of the judge, God is there. Soon after, Juman came to Algu, embraced him and said, "Since the last Panchayat, I had become your enemy. Today, I realized what it meant to be a Panch. A Panch knows no friend or enemy but only justice." So soon after the Panchayat, Juman came and he embraced Algu Chaudhary, and he was in tears. Observe the word embrace there. To come close, he went near Algu Chaudhary and he hugged him. He hugged him like this, and he was in tears, and he said, since the last Panchayat, I had become your enemy, but today when I became the head punch, when I became the judge, now I realized the responsibility of the judge, the position of that high place, the responsibility, and also the dignity of that what office. Today I realized what it meant to be a punch. Yes, I have come to know a punch knows neither enemy nor friend. So he was realizing on that day also, Algu felt the same feeling. Juman, he was realizing here and he embraced Algu. He was in tears, he was crying. Let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth for friendship or enmity. So no one can deviate, no one can escape, no one can depart from the way of justice for the sake of friendship or enmity. So observe the sentence there. No one, let no person can deviate, can depart or can escape from the path. Path means, you know, path means way. We can't escape from the way of justice. For the sake of friendship or enmity, we can't escape. We can't keep quiet without telling the truth. So he should be called as a real human being. So human beings should have the greatest value, that is the justice, right? So Algu was also in tears. He was also crying because he became very emotional. In that situation, Algu and Juman Sheikh, they both became very emotional and they were crying together, and again their bond of friendship, it became very strong because they realized the situation. His tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between them. So finally what happened? His tears, Algu and Juman Sheikh, they both were in tears. His tears, it washed away all the dirt. Dirt means unpleasant thing. Kole, in Kannada we say all the dirt of misunderstanding, what dirt they had between them. The dirt of misunderstanding, what they have misunderstood both, right? That dirt of misunderstanding, it washed away, and finally what happened? They became friends again. The bond of friendship again, it became strong and they became friends again. So finally we can conclude the lesson by saying that justice, it is all above self. So we have seen in many of the stories also, and in the greatest epics we can come to know. Example, we can take Ramayana, Mahabharata, yet there is a struggle in the way of getting justice, but finally justice only it remains, okay, because God, he resides in justice. And one more thing we have come to know. When a person he acquires the position of the judge, what it will happen? He cannot afford to be partial. He can't make any partiality. No one. If a person he becomes a judge, he should not be partial. As a judge, there are no relationships, emotional attachments, friendly ties, or any biases or any emotional consideration. Justice should be objective. It should not be subjective. Justice, it always be objective and it should be unprejudiced. So if a man he becomes a punch, God, he speaks through his lips. When a person becomes the judge, God will speak through his lips. And this realization we have seen in Juman when he became a judge. Is that clear? Okay, so you have come to know about the greatest value, that is justice. Justice should be justice. Justice is impartial. God resides in justice. We should speak the truth. We should always go in the path of justice. Is that clear? This is whatever lesson you have all understood, I know. So let's meet in the next class. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.